Well, my dad affected me more than anybody else because you're learning from the moment you're born from your parents, not by what they say, by what they do, and it's very important who your heroes are in life. I tell the college students, you tell me who your heroes are, and I'll tell you how you're going to turn out. And it's terrific if both particularly, but if at least one of your parents is a hero to you and never lets you down. And I've had the good fortune of having a dozen or more heroes in my life, and not one of them has ever let me down. And that's a blessing. I was born in 1930. I had two sisters that were every bit as smarter than I am. They had better personalities.
Better looking.
Yeah, much. I don't even want to get into that. And our parents loved us equally. Our teachers were equally interested in us, but implicit in everything that happened in school or at home was the idea that if my sisters married, well, that was a great accomplishment, whereas if I could do anything. And back in 1776, we wrote a document that said all men are created equal, and then in 1789, we came up with a second document that said that blacks were 3/5 of a person, and that if you read Article 2 of the Constitution, they slip in a number of male pronouns when talking about who could be president of the United States, and you had to fast forward to 1920 until the 19th Amendment was passed. But even after that, we had 33 justices appointed to the Supreme Court before a woman was appointed. Now, the odds of that being by accident are 8 billion to 1. So we are an aspirational society, though. We do make progress, but just think of the talent we wasted, over those hundreds of years. I mean, it makes me very optimistic about the country, because if you look how far we came using half of the talent in the country, just wait till we use 100%. And I'm dead serious about that. Lived under 15 presidents out of 44. They count Grover Cleveland twice. That's why Trump's 45. But I'm not sure he deserved to be counted twice. But it's literally, if you'd flown out here from New York, you wouldn't have been able to fly, but you had some imaginary flying machine. In 1790, when we had 4 million people, you wouldn't have seen anything to speak of. Now you see 75 million owner-occupied homes. You see 260 million vehicles. You see great colleges. You see great medical institutions. You see the internet. I mean, in less than, if you laid me end to end, which I'm not sure I want to start that experiment, but if you go back 3 of me, Thomas Jefferson's like 12 years old. And all of that has happened through this incredible system we have. We didn't have 4 million extraordinary people. They were just as smart in China or in Europe as we were. And we didn't work harder necessarily. And we didn't have great climatic advantages or anything like that. We had a system that works. And it's worked. Then you mentioned divisiveness. I mean, hell, we went through a civil war. I mean, we did not get here, on a bed of roses. But everything has been produced by these people in just less than 3 of my lifetimes. So the luckiest person that will ever be born in the world up to date is the baby being born in the United States today.